So last year, my girlfriend and I experienced what must have been the hardest financial decision in our lives: buying a new home. And I can just remember the first house that we visited. We opened up the door, step inside, and the moment we took that step, we realized that this was not our home. This experience happened time after time again, right? We visited probably about 20 different properties in a span of a month and a half. And, it's proven, it's obvious that buying a house is frustrating and inefficient. However, we can also sympathize with our real estate agent. He must have been very frustrated, because for someone who makes a living closing deals, he spends the majority of his time showing clients like us properties that we're disinterested in. So, what if there was a way that we can screen out all of the properties that we don't want to see and only physically visit the ones that interest us? And we have a solution to that. Odyssey3D. Welcome to the Always Open House. Our product is integratable with both iPhones, Android mobile devices, tablets, as well as the computer. And our platform is also integratable with the general MLS database, so that anyone, anywhere who's interested in buying a house can see their properties displayed in such a manner. Essentially, we're in the business of capturing physical spaces and putting them online in the most realistic way possible. Through our business model, real estate agents would benefit. They benefit by winning more listing presentations. Essentially, in their arsenal of offerings for their clients, they have a leading edge technology that separates them from the rest of competition. They're able to increase their online exposure because obviously they have an always open house that's available for anyone to see at any time and anywhere. And lastly, they're able to sell properties faster. It's proven that traditional mediums such as photos and videos only engage an audience for an average of 40 seconds. However, our product would engage an audience for 6 minutes. So through this business model, we have accumulated the following traction. So clearly, the huge cash cow they're going for is the residential real estate market. However, after operating for only a month and a half, we have gained interest in several other industries. So to start off, universities. We have a partnership deal, or rather a SCAN deal that's being developed with the Bergeron Center of Engineering Excellence in York University. And essentially, they want us to showcase their facility as a way of drawing in international students, as well as prospect future students domestically. On top of that, they want to take our VR experience and demonstrate their facility to sponsors and donors. Next up, we have a agreement being developed with a non-for-profit museum in which they want to highlight and display their exhibits online so that it's available forever. And lastly, we have interest from Zochem Inc., which is a zinc oxide plant. So what they wanted to do is create an orientation piece for their employees in order to highlight the health and safety regulations of their plant. And obviously, there's real estate. We've made our first sale with a real estate agent by Young & Finch, and he liked our product so much that he later decided to partner and actually become a part of our team. His name is Sahil Jaggi, and he's one of the top real estate agents in Toronto. During July, he was featured in the front page of Real Estate magazine, and he's also the founder of Mink Homes, a development agency, and he personally manages 9 properties in Toronto, which he leases out. So essentially, his role is to use his credibility and use his network in the market to drag sales traffic towards us. And my role in this business would be to take those sales leads, to close them, and make sure that the execution is flawless. I have a background in both developing curriculums for the secondary and post-secondary institutions, which is why we have a client with York University, and I studied in the Schulich School of Business. So thank you so much for listening to our presentation. Do check out our virtual reality demonstration by our booth here. Again, my name is Jimmy Chan, and I look forward to talking to you guys shortly. Thank you.